I feel myself evolving.
What comes next? Blue light as he speed past the stop sign. Now this mom because he wrong and she's so right. So alright.
What is up, everybody? Just here back with another reaction video. NF has released a song. Well, I'm half an hour late to this one, guys. It's 5:32. I'm a fake fan. Don't look at me. But he's released a song featuring Hopsin called Lost, and I'm so excited to listen to it and just give my review because it's NF. I'm not even going to speak anymore. Like, let's just get straight into it. That's literally like his signature beat. You know, Paid My Dues? It's like a slower tempo of Paid My Dues. Which actually reminds me, and it foreshadowed his own song in that. Do you remember right at the end of Paid My Dues on that notepad, was he writing it or something, and it said Lost? Hey! Okay, he's back. He's back to the search. He's got the black balloons.
Awareness, project coding, yes I like to wear it. Buttoned up, don't like to let no air in, with a pair of gloves that I hope doesn't perish. I discovered though when I get holes in them, and I let joy in, I'm in higher spirits. My mistakes are like a screaming parrot, just repeating lyrics, I can barely bear it when I'm lost.
So he said then, I like to be covered up, I like to wear these gloves, but I found that when I get these holes in it, it actually lets joy in. He's like, he has this protective shield over him, but actually, this protective shield's not really protecting him. When it breaks is when he actually feels that emotion. He's just putting up too much of a guard.
Spirits, my mistakes are like a screaming parrot, just repeating lyrics, I can barely bear it when I'm lost. Road is narrow, I'm looking down it like a gun's barrel. Aren't we all searching for the serum that could help us breathe and leave our state of peril? All of us have made defensive scarecrows that we scatter around our fields and treat like heroes when they scare away the things that we should cherish, cause we're too embarrassed to admit the fears that we're lost. Yeah.
He says that all of us have got these defensive scarecrows and they scare away the things that we should cherish because we're too embarrassed to admit the fears. We are creating these defenses on things that we should actually be proud of, but our fears are getting in the way of that. Fear gets in the way of a lot of things. Like, a lot of things. The main reasons why you don't succeed is because you're scared that you won't succeed.
And treat like heroes when they scare away the things that we should cherish, cause we're too embarrassed to admit the fears that we're lost. Yeah, but what does it matter? I get too combative inside of me's a person who canvas. The pain can be flat and get messy when I start to get rattled. The heart of a savage and fight when I look in the shadows. Something on that, but I don't wanna be over dramatic. But look at the data, it's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly out that handle.
He said then, us humans are fragile. We tend to get annoyed with those people that call us out. But we need somebody to be honest when we fly off the handles. And that is so true. It's like you get so mad with people when they criticize you. When they tell you if you're doing something wrong, you'll get mad at them. You'll say, you know what, you're a hater. Because we're fragile people. We all feel such emotions. But the truth is, we need that person to hold us back if we're going off the rails.
It's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly out that handle. I am not throw a fight when I begin to unravel. Keep my wings spin off the grip, but now I'm back in the saddle. My intent is not to rant, I like to own what I value. I can take you on the fence and maybe pick up the paddle. I like the war against the current, that's the way that I travel. Opposite of what the greatest, got the brain of a rebel. Take initiative, I'm diligent on every level. I never can settle, I like to keep my foot in the pedal. Yeah, I love the back arenas and all, but what I really wanna do is learn to handle my thoughts and put the reins on them, show them I'm the one that's the boss. And pull them back when they get out of hand and picking their jaws. I'm taking it.
Okay, so he said, I love packing all these arenas, but I really want to do is know how to handle my thoughts. What is he trying to say there? Is he trying to say that him making this rap music isn't really him handling his thoughts? He's happy to sell out these arenas, but they're not satisfying his mind. These songs aren't satisfying his mind. He needs a way to handle that. Which just kind of feels like a shock to us because he put so much of his thoughts into his music, into his lyrics.
Thoughts and put the reins on them, show them I'm the one that's the boss. And pull them back when they get out of hand and picking their jaws. I'm taking the flaws, they told me I can never evolve. Then pull a bane on them, asking why you think you're in charge. You ought to know better, ain't no way around an applause. The traits that I want, they say I can't afford what it costs, but I manifested this. Feelings how you grow and learn your your lessons, kid.
But I manifested this. Guys, comment down below if you believe in manifestation, because I'm all for it. Like, I think if you truly focus on something, if you think about something, you'll get it because you're focused on it. He says there, they say I can't afford what it costs, but I manifested this. They said that it won't be worth it. You don't understand how much time and effort it's going to take and how much you're going to lose, but I manifested this.
Failing's how you grow and learn your lessons, kids. Take the worst and try to make the best of it. Cause when you fail, just know that it's a test. And if you can learn to pick yourself back up again and train your...
I love that. I love that. He said there, when you fail, just know that it's a test and pick yourself up again.
Best of it, cause when you fail, just know that it's a test. And if you can learn to pick yourself back up again and train your brain to not be such a pessimist, it's okay to make mistakes. Just don't forget that there's a high road, but I skip the exit when I'm lost.
Wow. Wow. Now that lyric hit me deep. He says, if you know that this is a test, that you failed, and you know how to pick yourself up again, and not be such a pessimist, because it's okay to make mistakes. And now we all need to think about that. When you fall, it hurts, it kills. You think I failed. But if you stop being a pessimist, if you if you become an optimist, and you think, you know what, yeah, I've fallen, that's not going to stop me, and you pick yourself up again, you'll succeed. It's like a baby. When a baby falls, does it just give up trying to walk?
And not be such a pessimist. It's okay to make mistakes. Just don't forget that there's a high road, but I skip the exit when I'm lost. Yeah. Just don't forget that there's a high road, but I skip the exit when I'm lost. Yeah. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost.
Okay.
Lost. Wow. These burdens are heavy.
Just takes some stuff and he goes, wow. So this idea, he's lost. He's lost in his mind, but he's trying to show that he's physically lost. He's walking around these snow mountains. He's just by himself, but he's got these black balloons. Obviously, these black balloons were like the ones in the Surge. And black can mean a lot of things. It could mean power. It could mean authority. It could be mystery, evil, death. It could be so many things. And it's trying to show the darkness of his mind in a way. Obviously, this is my own, what I'm thinking it means. NF is a mystery. No matter how much he's giving us through his lyrics, we still don't know him. We know his mind, but we don't know him personally. Like, he doesn't post a lot on his socials. We can't see into his life. We can see into his head. We can't see into his life.
When I'm lost. Wow. These burdens are heavy, and I'm hoping it don't bury me. I used to be joyful and skip so merrily, but now I'm too cautious and tiptoe carefully.
I know I pause a lot. I have to analyse NF. But he says, I hope it doesn't bury me. I used to be so happy. I used to tiptoe merrily, but now I'm cautious with everything. As kids, we were carefree as hell. We did not care about anything. We did not know anything. We were naive to everything, so we were happy. That's how it was. You didn't think about anything. But now we're cautious all the time because we're overthinking all the time. We're, like NF said, lost.
And it's nowhere to be found. Am I a big old parody? Cause it's no fair to me. And now I'm at the point where I'm spending a grand a week on hypnotherapy. Look, I'm trying to wash away my sins. I got a group of loved ones that ain't my friends. And if I ever take a nail, then they might grit. And they all want to see me stay in the cage I'm in. So when it comes to anybody, there's no trust for no one.
Wow. He said, I've got a group of loved ones that ain't my friends. And if I ever take a nail, they're gonna grin because they just want to see me in this cage that I'm in. He's basically saying, these people that I call my friends, these people that I think love me, they're not my friends. Nobody wants to see someone do better than them. So he says they want to keep me in this cage that I'm in. They don't really want me to go any further. They don't really want me to be the best that I can possibly be because nobody wants to see someone be better than him. And then that's not a friend. So these loved ones I think are my friends, they're not.
That ain't my friends. And if I ever take a nail, then they might grit. And they all want to see me stay in the cage I'm in. So when it comes to anybody, there's no trust for no one. And so what? My whole plan's to go nuts. My shoulder's ready for more drugs. I'm gon' judge anybody trying to enter my circle with no love. My sanity's gone, I'd rather be torn from this.
But I feel like with that, he says there's no trust for no one. That itself is an issue. You need to have, I know trust causes hurt, but without it, like NF said, you're gonna be pessimistic. NF wasn't saying it in that tone. NF was saying don't be pessimistic as in falling down, but having no trust in someone is also pessimistic. You're constantly thinking the worst of every person you meet, and that's what's going to happen when you've been hurt. But at the same time, you're never going to be happy if that's how you're always feeling.
drugs. I'm gon' judge anybody tryna enter my circle with no love. Sanity's gone, I'd rather be torn from this planet they planted me on. Your stats a reward. I'm actually bored with having it so hard. It's torn apart from a family that I don't have anymore. Now hold up. I was living so oblivious with millions. It really was a pity, huh? A pity. It's kinda funny what a penny does, mixed in with a mini buzz. I feel stuck. Life got me by the neck with a blade against it.
Is he talking about himself there? I was living so oblivious with these millions. Is he talking about his fans? I was living so oblivious with all these millions of people that loved me. But it was really just this pity mixed in with a buzz that I'm liked.
It really was a pity, huh? A pity. It's kinda funny what a penny does, mixed in with a mini buzz. I feel stuck. Life got me by the neck with a blade against it. Cause I was running late for the train and missed it. The only thing I feel is pain and vengeance. So I'ma act out like a raging misfit. And every verse I lay gon' stay sadistic. You wanna hate me? Good, great, terrific. You'll never see the day when my anger's dismissed. You better go and change your wish list. Cause I manifested this. Do not treat me like some adolescent kid. I am praying to the Lord.
I feel like I kind of relate to that. Do not treat me like an adolescent's kid. I have a baby face, guys. I look a lot younger than I am. So people look at me for the first time and they don't actually know how old I am. So they treat me like a child. And then he said there, do not treat me like some adolescent's kid. Obviously, don't think that he's stupid. And that's what it's like with me. Because I've got a baby face, everyone thinks I'm a child. Everyone treats me like an idiot. Problems of a baby face. Comment down below if you have one.
Manifested this. Do not treat me like some adolescent kid. I am praying to the Lord with the book of James, hoping he gon' wear my testament. This dark cloud, that's my residence. Demons knocking, I don't have to let them in. I done made mistakes day to day, you probably can't relate. I just ain't the same when I'm lost.
Yeah, that sounded powerful. That sounded like I've overcome this now.
This dark cloud, that's my residence. Demons knocking, I don't have to let them in.
Demons knocking, I don't have to let them in. I've controlled this. You know what? It's still a bit negative. He's talking about this dark clouds being his residence. He's talking about how he's in a bad mood at all times sort of thing. These dark clouds are my residence. But then he says demons knocking, I don't have to let him in. This darkness that I'm in is for me. I'm still not going to give the demons the power. This is just who I am.
With the book of James, hoping he gon' wear my testament. This dark cloud, that's my residence. Demons knocking, I don't have to let them in. I done made mistakes day to day, you probably can't relate. I just ain't the same when I'm lost. Yeah. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost.
He was walking with these balloons by himself. He found someone else. He found Hopsin, also had the balloons. Basically, he found someone that was similar to him. They carried on walking, they were lost, and then they found all these scattered black balloons. Is that trying to resemble that now they found something? They don't feel alone because they found people similar. Is that kind of what it's saying? I'm going to have to cut this really short because my battery signs come off, and if it dies on me right now, I'm going to be screwed. But I love this song, guys. For real. NF, legend. Hopsin, legend. If you like this video, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and please feel free to comment down below any other songs you want me to react to. I'd love to hear them. But yeah, bye.
What comes next? Blue light as he speed past the